I never really noticed it a couple years ago, but when I used to play video games like every single day, like non-stop, like addicted to it, the reason for it was just because I was trying to escape from reality. I was trying to escape from this world. I was trying to escape from the problems inside my head. And so going into video games made me feel like it was like a warm blanket around me. It took all those problems away that I was feeling. But recognizing that and noticing that, it built up over time, that feeling, that numbing feeling of not feeling anything and just putting yourself into like a video game. Instead of putting it into a video game, I would put it into YouTube videos. I would put it like as in like I was watching like YouTube videos. I'd put myself into the video and forget about everything else. I would do this into even like reading fiction books. I would be so locked into the book and like the characters and what is happening that I would just forget about my reality. And I was actually like scrolling down a Reddit. It's like I looked up why do people escape into fantasy. And a lot of people were just saying like, oh, like it's okay to escape. It's okay to get away from life every once in a while. It's okay because we have like life can be stressful. And I totally understand where they're coming from, but you don't need to escape from this world because this world really has so much more to offer you. We all have different situations. We all have things going on in our lives. Everyone is going through shit. And some people have it worse, some people have it good. But what if I told you that life really is a video game itself? Let's think about it real quick. When you're born into this world, what can you do? You can level up, you can meet new people, you can learn new things, you can unlock new parts of the map, you can form a tribe, you can learn new skills. Life really has all these opportunities, but what happens is like society puts up like this wall around us. They put us in walls that like doesn't let us be curious about what is actually out there, and it doesn't let us kind of expand our mind towards, oh, like what is this, like that curiosity that we had as children is totally sapped away from us because number one, we're arrogant and we think we know everything. And second of all, the school system puts like walls, like blinders on the side of our heads. Like, okay, you get to learn this, get a job. It's like they don't ever give you time to think. They only give you like 2 months off of the year. And during that time, you're just recovering from the whole rest of the school year. So if you look at life more as like a video game, like there's things to unlock, there's things to do, there's things to learn, there's things that you don't even know about that can be so like fulfilling to learn about. And once I started to think about this, like, okay, like all my life, like this curiosity has been sapped away from me, has been pulled away from me. And once I kind of got rid of all of that, once I started getting rid of everything that I was consuming, I started to actually think and expand my mind about things I actually want to learn, I actually wanted to do and go out to do myself. Because life isn't really all that bad. It really is not. And even now, I still have like this like little addiction to like, it's like this subconscious part in my mind where I unconsciously like just go into escape into things without even like knowing it. And I'd always catch myself now. Like I've grown to be really hyper aware of these type of things, but I still do it. It's still in the back of my mind to just escape, like mask the pain, get away from it. And I'm really like working hard to kind of get rid of it. But I'm telling you right now, like be more aware of that. Be more aware of how you escape into things like video games, like anime, like watching your favorite show, like all these different things. I'm not saying that like that you can never do it ever, but I'm saying don't escape because life really has a lot more than you think it does. But the thing is, no one shows you what life has to offer because, like I said, school puts these walls around you. They don't let you expand your mind and think, okay, I want to do this. Like, okay, like what if I do this, or what if I learn about this? It made me like really sad when I started thinking about this. Oh, like no one's curious anymore. No one wants to go to school. No one wants to learn. When like learning is actually like so fun. It really is so fun. Like even now, like sometimes like that curiosity would be taken away from me just because I'm overstimulated. Like I'm already satisfied in my mind because I would numb myself with dopamine, like overstimulation, social media, etc. And it's kind of cool to think that life really is like a video game. It gives me like a sense of just like to conquer, to like go out and like do things, to level up, to see what my body's capable of, to see what things that can like benefit me, to meet new people, to form communities, to learn new skills. Like these things are actually like exciting to me when you really think about it. And you might think like it's like almost like coping to think life as a video game, but it really isn't because your reality can be whatever it wants. Like you can be whoever you want, and you kind of create your own reality. Who you are on the inside, what you think you see, you will see. As a man thinketh, so is he. So Let me give you an example. If you go out through life thinking, okay, I'm bad at this, you will be. If someone came to me and said, hey, I'm depressed, I'd be like, that's true. If they came to me the next day and they say, I'm not depressed, I'd say, that's true. Because you are what you think, and life is what you think it is. Even though there is a reality, our perceptions block us from seeing what it actually is. But that means you can create like reality in your own way. This doesn't mean to live in, like, we all live in like a delusion almost. And I don't think it's a bad thing at all, because some people will put limiting beliefs on you. They'll be like, oh, this is what reality actually is. The school system, they'll be like, oh, this is what actually life is. Like, what you're supposed to do is you go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job, and then work, and then retire, and then have kids, and then die, and whatever, right? That's what they tell you reality is, but that's not what reality actually is. If you actually sat down and thought about it, life really is whatever you want it to be, based off of your values and your morals. Something that like I've been really curious in is like foods and like nutrition and like different types of things I can put in, like I can eat, consume, drink, whatever, that can like benefit my body to make my mind better, my body better. Like I find that stuff so interesting. For example, like creating a community, like I almost like imagine it as like building like a, like I have a Discord called The Guild. You can go join it. Like it's in the link in the description. But in my mind, I was like, I can literally like build a community. I can create a community. That's like so cool. Like people who think like me and like want to do the same things that I do, like self-improvement and stuff like that. Don't limit your mind. Don't let people limit your mind, because you can think so big. Like you can think as much as you want. You can like all those like I used to be a daydreamer too. I still daydream. I still like I have a thought, and then like in that thought, like another one trickles in, and all of a sudden I'm like 5 thoughts deep into something, and I have to like bring myself back to like the present moment. Create a reality, create a mindset, look at life in a way that serves you and can make it more fun to live in. Because to be honest, a lot of the times I didn't even want to like live in this world. I wanted to live in fantasy. I wanted to live in a world where like it's like it takes the pain away. And I'm telling you right now, like you don't need like that pain that you feel is because you need to change, and something needs to change in your life. And so you can like build a life. You can build a life that you want. You just have to get rid of these like walls and these limiting beliefs that you can't. And so with that, go out and think big, level up, meet new people, unlock new parts of the map, learn new skills, etc. Go look at life like it's a video game, because if you used to be like a gamer like I used to be, like it makes life more like kind of exciting in a sense. So with that, continue your journey and keep moving forward.